Hi, what's up you guys and welcome to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. So today I have decided to make a video about everything you need to know about dyeing your hair. Now, I'm not an expert. I've just dyed my hair like a lot of times, so I think I'm at least somewhat knowledgeable about the whole experience. My hair's blue right now. This is like the 12th time I've colored my hair some kind of color. I'm all over the place in this video. I'm so sorry. I'm not organized at all. To start off with, a lot of times people always ask me, they're like, I want to dye my hair, but like, I don't know what color to do. And honestly, if you don't know what color you want, don't dye your hair at all. Usually I just like see a color and I'm like, I want that. And then I think about it and then I dye it. And now I'm deciding whether to dye between a box dye at home or at a salon. Personally, if it's your first time dyeing your hair, then I definitely suggest going to a salon if you can afford it. The thing is, I've never gone to a salon to dye my hair, and sometimes it turns out awful and really bad, but I have learned a lot about how to dye my hair at home, and it's a lot cheaper. Definitely when you dye it at a salon, it's like $200. At home it's less than $50. It depends on how long your hair is. Picking the right color. So a lot of times people are like, oh wow, you can pull off every fun color ever and that's so cool, your hair is so cool, and I'm like, yeah, it is. When you're dyeing hair, you have to pick a color that works well with your skin undertone. If you're dyeing your hair a fun color, what I mean by fun color is like blue, pink, purple, pastel, silver, you have to bleach it first or the color will not show up at all. Something that bleach does and what hair dye does is it opens your hair basically, and that's why it gets really damaged, because before you dye it, it's a hair, and then when you add the dye to it, it opens it to change the color. And so you have to bleach it first to get the results that you want. If you want to dye your hair silver, it has to be white before you can dye it silver. That makes sense. Like, it has to be bleached and then toned white, and then silver has to be put onto it. If you're doing silver, go to a salon. It's really hard. There's a lot of different kinds of brands of hair dye. You just kind of have to watch like YouTube videos on people who've used certain brands and then differ from there based on what you see. But yeah, you really gotta do a lot of research on which brand is the best and whether you want a semi-permanent or a permanent dye. Most dyes are semi or demi-permanent. A lot of the like natural colored dyes are permanent. This one time I used Chroma Silk when I wanted to do silver, but it didn't work out. And that's the brand that salons uses, Chroma Silk. I don't know where to buy that except for their website and Amazon. I don't know if you can buy it in a store. Maybe buy it from a salon. A really good brand is Arctic Fox. I used that before, but for my pink one, and I did a really bad job with my pink hair, so it didn't really work out, but it's been reviewed highly. So they sell that at their website and at Hot Topic. Those one time I used this one called Vital Sassoon. I hated it. So I don't know, if you plan on dyeing your hair all the time like I do, then you can see which brands of dye work the best for your hair. Color I used in my hair, I used Splat. I use Splat because it comes with bleach, and the bleach works really well, and the dye has stayed a lot. Your hair will get damaged as fuck. No going around that. It will get damaged. My hair is very, very damaged. It's a lot of split ends and just bad shit. And I've dyed my hair, like I said, like 12 times. So sometimes I'll like brush out my hair and pieces of my hair will come out because they break off all the time. It's really bad. So after you dye your hair, you have to take care of it. Like, take care of it. I haven't washed my hair in like a week. Everyone's like, you're so gross, you don't wash your hair. Does it look like it's day 7 hair? If I wash it so much, the color will fade. So I can't really wash it a lot, especially when hair is dyed. It dries it out and your hair gets greasy faster. But washing it really takes away the color. And when you wash it, you have to make sure to use a color safe shampoo. At first I wasn't using a color shampoo and conditioner and it would fade so much quicker. I use the TRESemmé color protection, both the shampoo and the conditioner, and it works so well for me. This one time I was on vacation. I was at a hotel and I didn't bring my Color Safe shampoo and I had to use the hotel shampoo, and at the time my hair was pink and all of the color came out. I washed it and the towels were white and my entire towel was pink, and it was awful because all the color came out of my hair. But my hair was like shitty pink, so I didn't really care that much. So when you have dyed hair, you have to be careful with heat, because if any of you have ever seen Guy Tang, he made this one video where he showed a straightener on like its highest heat setting and he placed it on the hair for like 5 seconds, and after he did that it got so discolored and it didn't look anything like the hair it was before. It was so bad. So you have to use a heat protectant and you have to keep your straighteners and curlers at the lowest level, and just don't use heat a lot. And living with dyed hair. Now living with it is crazy. I can't even recognize myself sometimes. Like when I dyed my hair blue, I was like, who's that bitch in the blue hair? But this last time I dyed my hair, I think I've got the most comments. I went to school and everyone was like, oh my gosh, I love your hair. Everyone talks to me. If you dye your hair, expect to get a lot of attention. All your friends, 6 out of my 7 teachers commented on my hair. And they were like, wow, your hair's blue or whatever. The attention I've got, wow. And those are just people I know who come up to me and are like, wow, I love your hair. I've had on more than one occasion complete strangers just like come up to me and be like, wow, like I love your hair, like it's so pretty. And I always say thank you, like in my voice, like thank you. But those are just people who talk to me. There are probably other people out there who look at me and are like, wow, her hair's blue. So expect to get a lot of attention and a lot of people being like, this bitch dyed her hair. Like, if you guys have any other questions about hair and like dyeing it or taking care of it or how I take care of it, leave a comment below with any of your questions. I will reply to all of them. I'm not an expert, like I said, but I do have a lot of knowledge because of how often I have dyed my hair. Alright, and that's it for my YouTube video. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button and destroy that subscribe button, and I will see you in my next video. What's the difference between dye? Now, there is a difference between semi-permanent and permanent, and semi-permanent and wash. Yeah? No, thank you.